Hello, I'm Landis, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Okay, since the stream, I've been quite busy getting to work and building things. Had quite a large production chain going, making all the raw materials, got quite a lot of them built up. And I realised we're just sat looking at a field full of machines. So I decided to build a factory. I've avoided unlocking a lot of the milestones off camera, but I have done a few because I needed a few to build the little factory we've kind of built now. This is the bit that took the most, and we'll go down for a closer tour in a bit. But this bit here, sort of our main hub and our power generating site, this whole thing is connected via one giant power grid. Should save us having to run all over the place to reload. Here we have, I believe this is the biofuel generating area, and over here is our concrete one, our storage. This is just a corridor, and here is where I spent ages working out how to efficiently and fully use these 3 iron mines. And it took me a lot longer than I'm willing to admit. I've worked out each of these belts can carry 60 items a minute or 1 per second. And these guys can produce 1 per second or 60 a minute. But it gets more complicated here. Each of the smelters can only do 30 per minute. So we've split each one into the smelters, and then we get 15 per minute and 30 per minute depending on what we're making. But essentially, coming in, everything should be full on the belts. And then as it goes through, it'll make iron rods and iron sheets, 60 a minute of each. So by the time it reaches over here, these belts should be full with no gaps. Now, I haven't tested this to make sure it works. I wanted to do that now so we could have the fun of trying to fix it if it doesn't. But yeah, everything is connected except the miners, so I will need to at some stage go through and actually connect everything. Can I do that one from here? No. There is a range. So we'll turn this one on. Then we'll turn this one on. And then we'll turn this one on. Hopefully I got enough power to actually run this. Now essentially this one and this one, well, each one is on its own closed loop, but these first two focus on the iron sheets. As they're identical on either side, they go through these ones, then hit these two, and then go to the collection. It's nice and easy. The problem with this is we get 60 a minute from this one, and then 30 a minute from each of the smelters, but only 15 from each steel rod. So I needed 4, which didn't really want to fit. So we've got 1, 2, and 3, 4 there. As you can see, we're starting to come in and hit the splitter. Trying to see if we can get a decent view of this. And here we have our iron coming through here. Now it's going off to make rods. We will go down and have a closer look in a minute. This is the first time I've had a chance to actually look at this going. And oh, look at all that iron, it's beautiful. There we go. More. Oh, we've got some rods, nice. Yeah. It appears to be working. Beautiful. And we're just coming in over here. Wish there was a way to speed this up. Look at it. Look at it spring to life. Okay, the last few constructors are coming on. Just waiting on this one. Nothing's actually made it through to the end yet. Can I connect to you from here? Oh, shit. That wasn't intended. Either way. We're on top of here now. It's relatively big. We can. Nice. Right. Well, this does give us a different view of the factory. We've got some rods coming through now. Of course, at this stage they'll not be done. But as you can see here, this smelter hits this and splits into multiple places to make multiple different sets of rods. Yeah, sheet, rod, sheet, rod, sheet. Then it all collects. Ah, there we go. So yeah, the sheets are actually doing one a second. Oh, I saw a gap there. Yeah, there's some gaps. There should not be gaps. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's just teething problems. Oh look, the rods are getting close to it as well. Nice. Come on, you know you can do it. Yeah, there is a lot going on here. These 3 windows here are for a later expansion I've already sort of planned in. But this iron factory is pretty much the only bit which is designed to be 100% efficient. That annoys me, having that one gap. Hopefully it's not a permanent thing. It'll bug me a little bit if it is. No, that looks like it's going quite well. Alright, so we'll go down and have a closer look. See the intricacies of the beautiful design. Look at it go. It's timed almost perfectly. Wiring all of this up was a nightmare as well. But yeah, we now have 1 per second of the iron rods and the iron sheets, which is nowhere near the entire things we need. Right, so here we have our concrete, which goes up and actually joins in with the other belt, because we run 3 through the main corridor, like so, and there'll be another 3 on the top floor, which we'll cover later. But now, while I'm here, I'm going to run over this way, because we could do with some coal. Not coal. Copper. And then we'll run over a little bit of the sort of milestones we've hit and what we're going to aim to do now. Obviously I want to get a little copper factory going up there soon. I'll probably do that in between this episode and the next. Can I get back up there? Woo! Nice. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. So as they come along this belt, the concrete does go back outside, but the metal heads into the storage room, which, as you can see, it's not massive, but it's at least doing a little bit of work. We'll actually continue the tour up here because it's fun. This, I don't even want to begin to tell you how long this took. But yeah, the concrete is now coming back as concrete, going into there. Interesting note about power cables is you can build a wall over them, but you cannot build them through a wall. We'll cover this bit in a second. So I want to do first. No, too far. Not too far. Come on. Some more storage pots down there as well. There we go. Let's get that going. Now, as I said before, the iron is the only one that's 100% effective. As you can see here, 1 stone line is not enough to make the concrete, but 2 is too many. So if this one ever catches up, Also, I'm not sure I actually had the power for this. To be fair, there's not much I can do now. Wow, it's a long way for the stone to travel, it seems. Even coming. Oh yeah, there it is. Right, we'll come back to that in a minute. Right, down here, my biofuel. I could do this more effectively and get more biofuel out of it, but it's not really necessary at this stage. Ooh, run out of leaves, have I? But yeah, essentially we have a storage for wood, a storage for leaves, a storage for fuel. Now as the stuff goes through, gets turned into biomass, and then into the fuel generator. It seems weird that that's off. Might actually have to check that. Can I hit you from here? No. Oh, unless that's off because... No, it wouldn't be off because of the power. Speaking of power, here's our little power generation station. And our main little hub. Not much else to the factory at this stage. I want to check that stone and then I head down there and check those leaves. Oh yeah, it's making it there now. So yeah, that's the basics. We have fuel. We have stone. Concrete, iron. A few more iron bits we need, and we obviously need to work on the copper. But now you should see as this hits, we're going to start to get backups in the system. As it is eventually just not going to be able to keep up the sheer amount going in. There we go. Right, so back down and let's see what happened to my leaves. Yep, behave. All of this is accessible this way. Yeah, it's starting to get back up now. Back through, storage area. The only ones that are fed, you've seen. We have concrete building up. Actually don't need the concrete on me. But yeah, got quite lucky we had so much saved up from the factory in the field. Because it allowed me to actually do some building. It did start to run out quite quickly, so I did have to start doing a lot of it manually. But we've still got a fair bit of stuff saved up. Actually quite a lot of stuff. Meeny, meeny, miny, you? No, it's you. Okay. Went a bit crazy on the nails initially. Okay. So now the factory's pretty much running by itself. I don't need to worry about it. Oh yeah, I did it like this as well. So any wood I got I can stick in here. Any leaves I can stick in here. And then we get fuel. We can take. And then refuel the generators. Oh, we are nearly running at capacity. We need more generators. Oh, thirsty. But I figured having it all on one main power grid in the same area, it's going to make it a lot easier. Especially the fact that the fuel is stored so close. Just need to come over here and we can help ourselves to fuel. One milestone I did get was the chainsaw. Which gives me the beauty of being able to actually collect the stuff I need to make fuel quite easily. And did learn, even not plugged into anything, if you build your power cables far enough, they will start using power regardless. Which is something I didn't initially know. This is just for an example, because we didn't have any leaves. Here you are. Oh yeah, also I put a beacon over here because I went exploring and I found something. It's a little unpowered pod in the middle of a pond, which we're going to go power at some stage. I don't know why I went that way. Right. you're my leaf one. And then you're my wood one. The wood one's already... I took the wrong one. There we go. See, the wood one's already going. Ah, there goes the leaves. Nice. Problem is, I've just increased the amount of power we're using. Yeah, again, biomass is not efficient. But it still does the job. Okay. Now on with the milestones. So since the stream, done the utility so I could have the walls, the biofuel was quite helpful. And the conveyor walls, because I needed them to make stuff. We got the scanners in the thing, yeah, in the stream, I think. We did obstacle clearing because I needed a chainsaw, and walkways because I thought they'd be better than they are. But now it's time to just finish off some of these tiers. So personal storage, select milestone. You can do all of that quite easily. But I imagine most of this stuff is just going to need the same stuff. So we'll take all of you. And we'll take a few of you. And we'll just keep rolling along the belt. Wow. Actually filling up quite fast. It's time to spend some of this goodness. Actually start unlocking some stuff. Oh, I've also been through and scanned everything I could except for this one. Huh, okay. Well, we can do that. First we're going to send you off. Off you go. Cool.
Milestone.
The flowers in.
Additional storage options
And yeah,
provided.
I found some coal, bauxite, and caterimore. Ooh, my personal pocket dimension. More room for me nuts. There we go. 15 minutes. Damn. Yeah, go. It's nice that it's got something to do. And you can go back. Okay. Oh, I'll wait a minute for that to come back. Ah, there she is. So yeah, I can make personal storage. Where's that in here? Ah, it's in here. Okay, not too fussed about that, but especially one of these. Overclock production. Yes, please. This sounds like something I probably wanted before now, and it is actually incredibly cheap. Two minutes. New parts received. Don't see any new parts. Power shard. Ah. Oh, power slug. I got them. What do these do? Probably shouldn't have made so many. Okay. Now, as far as I'm aware, this just goes into a machine I want to increase. So biomass. Wait, no, you're not going to go any faster, so there's no point. It's you. So if we put you in... Ah. So that makes 375. 562. Okay. Oh, that might have bumped up the power though. That seems okay. Actually, wait a second. Oh. Yeah, that's going high. We need another biomass. I can expand this room out. But we got just enough room for you. I'm going to need more fuel. And we do need to connect you. I don't have any cables on me because I'm an idiot. The plus side, it is actually giving us stuff to do while we wait for the bloody pod to come back. Also, nice that I've got some power cores to do some overclocking. Right, you get on there. And you get in there. I assume if I start hitting the overclocking on this, it's just going to make it burn the fuel faster. And to be honest, it's burning it fast enough as it is. It wasn't so bad when the whole factory isn't on. But now the whole thing's on, it's kind of burning through it massively. Okay. That means I'm going to start collecting a ton of wood. Because yeah, you've pretty much burned through it all now. Except what you have stored. Yeah, still not getting enough to fully feed it. Interesting. I'll look into that more later. Let's send this thing off. Okay, so tier 1 is done. Okay, that was just literally that. Parts assembly, that's the bit that's going to be a pain in the backside. Jump paddings are great. Ah, you. Yes, please. I'm interested to see what this colour gun is. Off you go. 3 minutes again. Oh yeah. Right, so we need you. We can head off and get some more copper actually. Having a look at our nice busy part of the factory. Oh. Actually starting to get a backlog now, are we? Interesting. See if we can do it before we get there. But yeah, up here is the copper. So there'll be a little factory up here leading over there, which will make our copper and our wires and cables. Over here is some iron. We'll be using that set of iron to make the nails. Ouch. Jump pads, please. Oh wow, that's like all my cables. Almost all my rods I have on me. Pretty much all my shards as well. Cool.
Milestone reached. Buildings aimed at factory
Color
universal,
cartridge.
including several different
Of course it does.
categories of jump pads, can now be accessed in the build menu.
Oh
Caution is
yeah,
recommended
loads.
during use of these products.
Yeah. Fully capable of being safe. Wow, that takes ages. Now we have ammo. Okay. Oh wow. So I can actually choose the color of the factory. Oh wow, we can change it even more. Yeah, that kind of works. Oh, that's blue as fuck. Um, let's try maybe paling it down a bit. Oh wait, no. That one. Not enough. I mean, I'm not sure I want the whole factory to be blue. Then again, we can change the colour of the walls. Oh, that's cool. Well, that's something I'll be playing around with as well. Right. Tier 2, last one. Yeah. Well, need a lot of you. You do need a lot of you. I actually don't know how much of this stuff I need. And then I need to worry about what I can actually make with the assembler. I assume it's just the rotor and the grid things. Really need to get the copper production up. That saved me so much time. On the plus side, cables are pretty quick to make. Although we are using a bloody lot of them even when we're not sending stuff off. Probably check how much power we got left. Right. You click milestone. We actually need more copper wires. Need more everything. Well, 300 is probably more than enough. Well, to be fair, it's not that many. Oh, I need more copper. Lots and lots and lots and lots more copper. It just occurred to me with the colour gun, I could actually do the different sections in different colours as well. Oh, there's so much potential here. Get in there. Right. Well, you're both still going strong. Well, 100 should do. Or 100 will do, I can see the milestones. I think I put the wrong stack of cables in. I did. Okay. Off you go. Woohoo!
Milestone reached. More complex assembly of parts can now be automated.
Nice. Complete space elevator phase 1. That mean we're finished with the hub? Huh. There's another thing. Oh, can I do the parts here? We can. Ah, screws and rods. That's okay, we can do that in the second iron factory. Reinforced iron plate. Iron rod. Hey, we need to do that as well. Oh wow. Okay, so that's a lot of new stuff to work out. Oh yeah. How's the fuel? To work out what this bloody space elevator thing is. Oh, she's still thirsty. Although stuff should start powering down soon. Including the fuel production. Which, judging by how much I've used since I've been here, needs work. You don't get very long with the power generators at all. Right. You still actually going? Bloody are. You're not being held up here, are you? No. Well, the thing is, it's just occurred to me that we can only send 60 per second across the belt. So you're actually a massive waste. Right? Takes a while to update, doesn't it? 375. You see, that's too much for it to send across the belt. What if we dropped you down? There we go. 16% is the sweet spot for the biomass wood. At least with the basic belt. Oh, even leaves is up. Should be 66. I'll do 67 just to make sure. No, I don't think it updates until it actually does it. 60.3. So yeah, it would have to be 67. Come on. That's another thing I'm going to do in the off time. Just go around and actually underclock everything. Yeah, don't need to worry about you. So where's this? Oh, it's there. Oh shit, that's going to take ages. On the plus of my hub thing's back. Can I actually do anything with that? No. Actually done. Well, looks like I know what I'm doing for the next couple of hours. If you enjoyed this episode, then tickle the like button, perhaps subscribe and check out the rest of the channel. And why not join us on the Facebook, Twitter, Discord and Patreon. Links in the description and rolling through the credits right now. I've been Landis. This has been Satisfactory. Thank you very much and see you soon.